Ever feel like your to-do list is a mile long, but somehow you're still expected to juggle work, family, and your passion business? Today's guest knows that feeling intimately, and she's found her own way through.
Thanks for having me. I'm Nikki from Mind and Moonstone, and honestly, some days it feels like a circus. But I wouldn't trade any of it. Balancing a full-time job, motherhood, and running my small business keeps me challenged and fulfilled.
We're diving into how Nikki manages three big roles her career, being mom to TJ and growing Mind and Moonstone. Plus, we'll talk about the crucial support from her partner Tony and how she finds those magic little pockets of time.
And I'm really excited to discuss why I don't believe in competition, especially among women in business. We all bring something unique, and kindness and support can make a tough journey feel lighter.
Here's what's coming up. How Nikki organizes her day, the importance of teamwork at home, using time creatively, and building up others in the business world. Ready to get into it? Let's start with your daily routine. How do you actually balance being a mom, working full-time, and running Mind and Moonstone? There must be some wild moments.
Oh, absolutely. My days are a patchwork. I wake up early to squeeze in business tasks before TJ is up. Then it's a rush to get him ready. Head to my job, and in the evenings, I find those tiny windows to work on Mind and Moonstone.
That sounds exhausting and a little inspiring. Is there ever a moment you just want to drop everything and hide under the covers?
Honestly, yes. But seeing TJ smile or getting a message from a happy customer energizes me. It's a lot, but each part gives me something I need: career growth, creative outlet, and family love.
I love that idea of each piece fueling the others. It's almost like you're constantly refilling your cup, just in different ways. You mentioned your partner Tony is your rock. Can you share how he helps make it all possible? What does that support look like on a daily basis?
Tony is amazing. He's not just cheering me on. He'll jump in with TJ, handle dinner, or remind me to take a break. Sometimes, he's the one who believes in Mind and Moonstone more than I do, especially when I hit tough patches.
That sounds crucial. It's easy to forget how much emotional and practical support matters, especially when you're stretched thin.
Exactly. Without him, I'd be overwhelmed. His encouragement lets me push forward and dream bigger with my business. It's teamwork at its best.
Teamwork really does make the dream work, especially when life gets chaotic. You mentioned those pockets of time. What does that really mean in your world? How do you make them work when your schedule is so tight?
It's all about being creative. Sometimes, it's writing product descriptions while TJ naps, or packaging orders during lunch breaks. I keep a notebook everywhere. If inspiration strikes, I jot it down. The key is flexibility.
That's such a clever hack. I imagine even 5 minutes here and there can add up. Did you ever have to let go of the idea of perfect timing or perfect conditions?
Definitely. I used to wait for the right moment now. I just grab whatever time I can. It's freeing, actually. Progress might be slower, but it feels more attainable.
That actually reminds me how important it is to adapt. It's almost like making peace with the chaos, rather than fighting it. Shifting gears a bit, your philosophy about competition is unusual. Why do you believe women in business shouldn't compete, even when their products are similar?
I truly believe there's space for everyone. Even if our products overlap, we each bring our own energy, story, and twist to what we do. Life is hard enough for women in business. Kindness and support can change everything.
That's refreshing. Have you had moments where another business owner's kindness made a difference for you, or vice versa?
Absolutely. I've had women reach out just to cheer me on, and it made me feel seen. I try to do the same, share advice, recommend others, or just listen. It doesn't take away from my success. It actually makes the journey richer.
That's the spirit. It's almost like building a tapestry. Each woman adds her own thread, and together, it's stronger and more beautiful. Life throws so many curveballs at women, especially those building businesses. How do you cope with the tough times, and what does standing together look like for you?
It's about honesty sharing when things are messy, not just the wins. We need safe spaces where women can vent, brainstorm, or just be heard without judgment. Leaning on each other helps carry the weight.
That's powerful. I've noticed when women support each other, it's not just about business, but about resilience. Even just listening can make a huge difference.
Exactly. We all face setbacks and doubts, but together, those moments feel less isolating. It's a reminder that strength comes from community, not competition.
That circles back to your earlier point. Kindness, encouragement, and unity really do lay the foundation for thriving in tough times. Before we wrap up, let's highlight 3 key takeaways. First, balancing multiple roles is possible if you use pockets of time creatively. Second, having a supportive partner or community is transformative. Third, kindness and collaboration among women are essential, especially when business gets tough.
And here's a practical next step. Reach out to another woman in business. Offer encouragement, share resources, or just listen. Small acts of support can ripple out and make a real difference.
Thanks, Nikki, for sharing your story and insights. Your approach shows that with creativity, teamwork, and kindness, women can thrive even in the toughest seasons.
Thank you. It's been wonderful to talk through these challenges and joys. I hope listeners feel inspired to stand together and find their own balance.